Hello everyone and welcome back to more Going Local here with me, Mr. Grant 2, here with Tottenham Hotspur. And, well, we might be in for a very, very interesting end to the season. Yes, we have got the Champions League quarter-final today against Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich, a team who have won multiple Bundesliga titles in reality, and in the save, they of course still have, inexplicably, Hansi Flick in charge. He's been in charge for 15 years. It's a joke. But anyway, they're very good. That is going to be very, very tough. But that's not probably going to be the most exciting thing, because as we saw last time, the Premier League is ridiculously tight. As in, it's an insane 5-6 way race for the title, and we're actually involved. So simply put, since last time's phenomenal 3-0 win against Liverpool, the Serge Kouassi show, 2 more 3-0 wins. We beat Sheffield United and Reading 3-0. It was pretty comfortable in both matches, and so that's left the Premier League table looking like this. I said it was tight. It really, really is. I mean, the issue is Liverpool, West Brom and Chelsea have all got a game in hand over us, as do Man City, although both Manchester clubs a bit further away, not out of the equation completely, but certainly looking like they might be. We're currently in 4th with 6 games to go for ourselves, 63 points, level with Liverpool, just 1 behind West Brom, who are still absurdly in 2nd place, and 2 behind Chelsea. But as said, the 3 teams above us all have a game in hand. So yeah, it's not in our control. We've still got to play Arsenal and Chelsea, but if we win all of our remaining games, we won't necessarily win. We need West Brom and Liverpool to drop points, which West Brom are going to win the league, aren't they? I can just feel it. But look, it's going to be interesting whatever happens. We've got the quarterfinal of the Champions League, as said. That's the main focus today. We're playing Norwich in between, which every game in the Premier League, as said, we need to win. So we'll see what happens there. And what happens in other results as well. Man City playing now. They're a bit further behind. But it's going to be interesting. But anyway, Bayern Munich, first of all, we're still, we have a chance of winning the Champions League. It's not very likely, but it is a possibility. And the team for this one, you can see the recent form. This is all going to come crashing down, I'm sure. But the team is more or less restored to what I would want. Bernard Brennan, who has done really well recently, is unfortunately suspended for this one. So it's a question of who we bring in. My assistant suggests Lindbergh, whose recent form is questionable. But then we've also got Rob Dow. I'm gonna give Dow the go. This might be a mistake, but I'm gonna give Rob Dow the go. I think he could be special. But anyway, everybody else is more or less back to where they should be. Hall is in goal. Chakas at right back. Devaney, Aurelio returned from injury at centre back. Skeets at left back. Sabisi and Esses completes the midfield. Downey has been playing, but he's now injured for not too long. Yeah, he's not going to be back for the second leg, I don't think, but will be involved next time. But Esther's more than capable, of course, to deputise. Caldera's back. That's the best news. He's back on the right-hand side. Vavela on the left-hand side as well. Actually doing well. It's shocking. And Kouassi has been moved up front. He's not doing as well there as he did last time. It's only been 2 games, but complete forward support, I'm not sure. I'm going to play with an advanced forward for this one. And yeah, home leg first of all. Let's see what we can do. I already regret not picking Lindbergh, but anyway, there's the Bayern Munich team. Don't know any of them apart from Curtis Jones, and I'm assuming it might be a real Rodrigo. It's hard to tell, but we'll be positive. I expect you to win. They don't care. We'll try to do this as well. I don't think we're going to win. We might win this leg, but I don't think we're going to win the entire tie. But it would be good if we could, because the morale, I think, is what will maybe carry us to victory in the Premier League. And if we could just sort of win the Champions League by accident as well, that'd be great. I'm not confident. Let's just make sure we don't concede any away goals here. That's why I probably shouldn't have played Dowell. But anyway, the shot comes in. Bit of a wayward effort. Hall claims it easily, and maybe this will in fact be a highlight for us. Sabisi out to Caldera. It's a heavy touch from the Portuguese, giving it away, which is annoying given he's our best player. But Estes intercepts again, and Dowell plays a nice pass to Caldera, who tries to find Kouassi, but we still have it. Sabisi slips in Kouassi. Can he take the shot away? He can. It's blocked, but the rebound falls to Caldera, who gives us the lead early on. We got a bit of luck in that move. Lots of deflections and bounces that went kindly for us, including for the goal itself. It's not Kouassi's best effort, but the keeper spills it, and Caldera gratefully dispatches the rebound, and we are well, we're on our way. It's a good start. Corner for Bayern though. Curtis Jones plays it in and it's close from Eduardo. I want to try and avoid injuries at all if possible. I mean, Caldera, Aurelio are now back to fitness, which is good. But yeah, we've had a few recently. Downey injured. Nabili is out for 2 months as well. Chekas had a bit of an injury too. They've played a lot of football. We're not really rotating that much apart from when someone's injured or suspended, because why would we? Well, a pretty uneventful first half comes to an end. I'm fine with that. We have got ourselves the advantage. Favela bigged him up again, having a 6.3. It's not good enough. We'll leave him out there for the time being. If we can get another goal or two, because there's no way we're going to avoid conceding at the Allianz Arena, is there? I don't think. Second half is not very eventful either. We've got a corner. Caldera plays it in. Aurelio can't get the effort away, and it's 2v2, and this does not look like it's going to end very well for us. Nope. That was really bad defending, which we are prone to do sometimes. I mean, Skeet's getting the blame for it. This is awful defending. I mean, really bad. I mean, what Skeet's doing, I don't know. Completely misses it. I mean, Chekas to be blamed too. Obviously, all the centre-backs are obviously up for the corner, which is the issue. That was awful. The fact that that's come from our corner, they've done nothing all game, and that they've scored an away goal from our corner is not great. Maybe we should have someone else back defending them. To be honest, that happens so rarely. I don't even remember a time it's really ever happened. Then it's not a massive issue, but obviously it does us in this time. Favela's on a 6.2 and is getting fined a week's wages. The problem is Skeet's going to have to play because Nabili obviously is injured, and we could put Borgos, I suppose, but I think he's having such a shot. He's on a booking as well. We better put Borgos out there. Not ideal, and that's probably going to end our campaign, really, because I don't think we're going to win in Germany. If we can get another goal here, that might be good. I'm going to take Caldera off just because I don't want him to get injured, because he's so crucial for us as he's on the ball here. Can he do a bit of magic before he goes off? Feeds Chekas. Cross coming in, maybe. No, back to Caldera. It's gone low. Kawasi across. Shortai is there. He does do something good before he goes off. Works the chance. And Shola Shortai, only his second goal of the season. He's been a bit of a waste of money, but well, that was I guess, repays some of his transfer fee a bit there. Good move. Patient play from the right-sided players. Kawasi, sensible turn from him. And Shortai can't really miss. It's 2-1. It's good. But the away goal could prove costly. 10 minutes to go. If we could get another one, that would be quite good. Oztekin, ball forwards. It's a great ball forwards. He's found Kawasi a little bit too much work for him to do than it initially appeared, but he's got it. Sabisi plays it in, and we've hit the woodwork, I think. It's still going. Sabisi to Kawasi. Oztekin with the shot. It's blocked. Still going though. Chekas has found Sabisi. This highlight is it going to be a goal? I don't know. Chekas. Who's going to take this on? It's going to be Chekas. It's going to be Chekas, and he's so unlucky. It's a save from the goalkeeper, just getting it just about wide. Corner though from Sabisi. Can we make anything from this? Aurelio, we can. This time we get it right. No counter. We score. Jefferson Aurelio once again. It's 3-1. It's still finely poised. That's a fantastic header from the Brazilian there. But this is a good position to be in. I mean, if we can get a fourth, then maybe we do have a good chance of going through. I don't know. Another goal conceded would be bad, which is looking more likely, obviously, because we can't have the final few minutes of a game without a goal, because that's just what it is. Or maybe it'll be a goal for us. Who knows? Kawasi, Shortire, stretching the defence. We've got a few options in the box actually, but they're looking relatively well set. Can Shortire find a cross? He's not found a cross, but he has been tackled. It could be a penalty. It might be a penalty. It's hard to tell. And it is. It's been given. I not been given an opportunity to change the taker. I don't know who it is. It is Sabisi. He's got a relatively good record, and he continues that relatively good record from the spot there, and deservedly so. It's 4-1, which I wouldn't really say it's definitively deserved. We've just been extremely clinical Right, let's be sensible and just shut the doors in at least some kind of way to avoid any late extra away goal if we possibly can. We got a free kick. We could even get another one ourselves. We go close. Aurelio nearly makes it 5 with the final few seconds, but that is that. An extremely good result. Didn't feel truly dominant. I mean, the stats would indicate it is, but just actually we had a few opportunities and we did actually take them, which is nice. But 4-1, the away goal obviously could prove to be an issue. Probably still will be. We'll probably lose 3-0 or something. But 4-1 it's not a bad scoreline as Man City drop more points in the Premier League. Okay, we're playing Norwich in the Premier League. Man City have lost, so they are kind of pretty much out of it, I would say, as far as the title goes. Don't hire Zinedine Zidane seems to be the moral of the story there, folks. Chelsea did play a game in hand against Southampton, which they won, so they're looking pretty good for this title. We'll see what happens in the games today. Other than ours, I'll just bring you the goals of this one. Hopefully just goals for us. Well, we've dominated the opening few minutes and we've got our penalty. Sabisi on it again. Can he score like he did against Bayern Munich? Probably not. No, he does. Same place, but it goes in and we got an early lead here. And it's 2-0. And when do you ever see a goal like this? Chekas looking to put a cross in. He gets it back from Sabisi and then he puts the cross in and it just completely outfoxes the goalkeeper. It's 2-0 in absurd fashion. We're looking good. I've just realised I forgot to put Brennan back in the side, but Dow seems to be doing it okay for now, as Aurelio nearly makes it 3. Okay, well, yeah, this is pretty good. It's a day for the ridiculous. Caldera with, I think, a Rabona cross, and then even Favela scores. Sims in goal for Norwich. He's having a shocker, by the way, but even Favela scores. I'm embarrassed for Norwich, if anything. Now, I don't want to speak, but Chelsea and Liverpool are currently both losing at half time. Whether that will be the case in a few moments, I don't know. Okay, well, very clinical from us. 3-0. The second half was pretty uneventful, apart from Oztekin came on and then had to go off with an injury, which is annoying, although he's not quite so essential to the side. A good win from us, but it's the other results that are almost as good, I hope. And yes, they're confirmed. Liverpool have lost to Man United. Chelsea have lost to Leicester. Oh God. So, right, we're 2 points off Chelsea with 5 games left, and we are 3 points clear of Liverpool. They've got a game in hand, and I think their goal difference is better than ours. And West Brom are sitting there with 2 games in hand on us as well. It's feeling very reminiscent of that season with Inter Milan, where we really should have won Serie A but didn't because we got screwed over right at the end. We've got to play Chelsea and Arsenal. It looks like it could be amazing, but I don't want to get my hopes up. And Arsenal still involved as well. They have beaten Southampton 1-0, so they go up to 3rd. They're 2 points behind us. It's West Brom, man. West Brom. They're the ones. I'm assuming they're playing tomorrow. What is happening? Why are you doing this to me, game? Why are you getting my hopes up? West Brom have lost to Sheffield United. Why? Well, I mean, they've still got one more game in hand, which would take them above us if they win it. Liverpool as well. Although our goal difference is better than Liverpool and West Brom. We just got to keep going. That's all we can do. We just got to keep going. Forget about the noise. Just keep going. Imagine if we actually do this, though. If we pull this off after the sort of dodgy patches we've had in this season. We're due for another one. It will happen. We're not going to win. I know we're not going to win. Imagine if this was real life, though, right? Sky Sports producers seeing this. What would those board meetings be like? They'd be raucous, I tell you. Right, bit more normal result. Chelsea have beaten Bournemouth, so they've now played 34 matches, and they are now 5 points clear. So that's it. It's still in their hands, but we've still got to play them, obviously. But anyway, back to the sideshow of the Champions League. We're 4-1 up against Bayern Munich. It would be good if we could win. That would be really nice. Same team, although Brennan is now back in, so not the same team. But we're in a good position. Let's just see this one out. Don't be stupid. If we can get a goal, I would feel a bit more confident. If we concede from this attack, then I'm not going to be massively confident because 3 goals for Bayern Munich seems a very realistic possibility. We do have a tendency to capitulate as Hall makes a brilliant save, but he can't stop the rebound from Jones. It's already a goal for Bayern. 4-2. Obviously, as said, a 3-0 win for them or more, and they will go through. So we need to really be scoring here. If this is the start they're making. Hall, I say it was a brilliant save. He didn't really know much about the first one. It kind of just hit him, and he can't get down for the second. Bayern feeling quite rampant at the moment. What do we say? Focus? Is that sensible at this stage? As they, well, it's a penalty apparently. Aurelio with a push. I'm gonna go with focus because it's a penalty already. This, I told you. Why does this always happen? I know it happens in real life, but it's very irritating. We're 4-1 up. We're 4-1 up. And within 16 minutes, it's already 4-3. For God's sake, Curtis Jones with a second. Hall, he gets near it, but it's not enough. And this is awful. This is awful. We need to score. We've not even had a shot yet. It's went 20 minutes in. Why is everyone... Estes, Caldera, everyone's having a terrible game. Everyone's having a terrible game. Is it because we just haven't had any possession of the football? Skeet, he gets a bit of space to Favela. Whip it in. Favela seems so nervous because he's been playing so badly for such a long time. Skeet is going to take it on. No, it's blocked. And it's just... It's blocked and bounced ridiculously for them to counter in literally the most absurd way possible. As Brennan, does he give a penalty away? No. We've got away with it. Caldera flicks it forward, looking for Kawasi, but he can't find him because he's extremely isolated up there, which is my fault, really. I should put someone else up there, maybe. I don't know. This looks awful. Is it going to be 3-0 already? No. Rossi fires over. We could camp back and defend because 2-0 is fine. We'll go through, but we need to score. And also, because the game is really badly programmed when it comes to morale, if we lose this match, even if we go through, then the players' morale will become lower and we'll probably then go and lose the next Premier League game because that's just how the game works. It doesn't make any sense as it is now 3-0, so it's immaterial. We have to score. This was always going to happen, wasn't it? 4-1, you think you're safe, but you're not. That away goal might be irrelevant because if they get another one, then doesn't really matter, does it? We need to score. We need to score. We've not had a shot yet. I'll go to cautious because balanced isn't working at all. I don't want to take it too much to them yet because they just seem to be running riot. So let's do this and just try and hit them on the break, which is what we normally do anyway. Well, we've had some shots. We've not seen them, but it's a bit more... this is getting checked. That's absolutely appalling. We're 4-1 up. I'm not surprised because I know this team and I know this save and I know this year's game because this happens so regularly. You might as well not bother. What? It's 4-0. Awful. What are we doing? We've done nothing. How can we beat them? Doesn't matter about tactics. How can you win a game 4-1 against this team? How can you beat them 4-1 and then a week later play this terribly? We're not PSG. How are these players playing this badly? It doesn't make any sense. It's not realistic, and it's just... And this hasn't happened on previous FMs. This is an FM21 specific problem. Stuff like this happens too often, and I've had enough of it. We're going to have to make some changes because apparently all of our players who are in wonderful form have today decided to be awful. I guess we'll do that. We probably shouldn't have taken Caldera off, considering he's the only one that can do anything. If we can score, then we will force extra time. So we just need one goal. But that's not going to happen, is it? Because we're 4-0 down. There's only so many substitutes I can make. We'll bring on shorter. Every single player, apart from Chakas, who was demotivated when I gave the team talk, is having an absolutely abysmal game. Because they've chosen the perfect time to do that. 4-1 up. We could get in the Champions League semi-finals for the first time. No. Why would we? Why would we? Just concede 4 goals. And then do nothing. We haven't even seen a single highlight for us at all. As Sabisi, just under no pressure at all, absolutely no pressure, just passes the ball straight to them. It's going to be 5. Hall's making the save. Sabisi's on a 6.0. Absolutely awful. It's... And what I hate more about this, as the time is about to run out, we'll go very attacking because that's a great way to end the game. What annoys me about this is we're now going to probably going to start losing some league games. So any hope we have in the Premier League is going to now come to an end because of this absurd capitulation. Unless Kouassi can score, obviously not. Because why would he do that? Why would he do that? So now this is going to force extra time. Well, he would have forced extra time if he scored. It's not going to happen. Aurelio can't score either. And that is all she wrote. I can't believe it, but then obviously I can believe it because it always happens. It always happens. Normally in the Europa League, but this time it's happening in the Champions League. Because yeah. And there we go. We've lost 4-0 to Bayern Munich and we're out 5-4. 5-4. We beat them 4-1 in the first leg. It's not realistic. It's not realistic that this happens every single season. And it happens every single season. Every single season this happens in some kind of form. And I'm not happy with it. You're all coming into training. How can I not make you come into training? Because all of you have decided to put in your worst performance of the entire season at this moment. Man City dropped points again, which doesn't really matter. Let's find some people. I like finding people. I mean, look at these ratings. Sabisi, you're getting a 2-week fine. 6.0 is just absurd. Half a week for Skeet. Hall, I don't know what he was trying to do. I can't even find him. Apparently he was good. He was good enough. Not worth the fine. I mean, when the defence when you ship 4 goals and the defence get the highest ratings, it's a bit of a concern. Esther's, was he even playing? Who knows? Favela as well. He's been in good form. And then he goes and does that. Kouassi, what a season he's had, but not in that game. And yeah, great. We're not winning the Champions League. That is over for another season. And the Premier League, well, we're probably not going to win that now either. We've got Leeds United, we've got Burnley. We should be winning those. We now won't, because we've obviously lost this game. We won't win those. That's not happening. And then we've got to play Chelsea, Wolves and Arsenal to end things off. So that's where we're going to come back. A 3-game end of season special, probably. I mean, if we lose to Leeds and Burnley, it's kind of irrelevant. But there we are. Thanks very much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. Why does it happen every year? Every year. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Maybe we'll win the Premier League. We're not going to win the Premier League. You know we're not.